Do you want to say hi?
Welcome to Wethinks.
Featuring a special someone.
A certain someone.
Hi, my name is Jayden.
This is our intern, Jayden.
Our graphic designer.
Yes. He is our graphic designer and our unpaid intern. He,
Well, maybe
PR
I'll be
manager.
paid soon.
I don't think so.
Maybe if we blow up. So if you guys blow this up, we can pay
blow
Jayden.
this up to fix Jayden's AC.
Right.
Oh my god, I don't have my iPad. I felt so bare for a second,
serious?
and that's why. Hold on.
Let me grab that iPad.
I like that this set. So we have a new set, kind of for Jayden here. I have a new set. I like that you can see now. You can see the door now. Isn't that cool? So I guess for our video listeners, you have a new
Well, you
little
seem like
Easter
the main
egg.
character because you're in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I am.
No, you're not.
Well, I wanted him to
Oh,
stand
and
up.
there's an A
but-
for Avery.
Avery,
Freaking
of
sweater.
course. I'm told you I'm the main character. Can you show what you have in your arms there?
That's Farkle.
That's Farkle Minkus.
Yeah.
Farkle Minkus Vagine.
I'm like out of breath. I don't know why.
Fatty.
That iPad like really winded me.
Well,
I don't
earlier
know
we were
why.
picking up
Fat
food.
as hell.
Earlier we were picking up food, and we tried to walk up the damn stairs, and we were both out of breath.
We were like both like walking and like talking, but like really taking our time. We just didn't want to say anything.
Well,
Sorry, she's pulling out notes on her giant ass iPad.
yes, that's what the iPad's for, obviously.
Duh. For
Um,
TikTok and for notes.
Well, we have a new little set going on. I feel kind of like Romeo and Juliet right now because there's like a sea separating us.
You guys, by the way,
There's
if
a
you
big-
don't know, Avery is my girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, it was
I don't know
supposed
if
to be
that
a
was
secret.
clarified
It was
in
supposed
like
to be a
one of the
secret.
first episodes, but
It
hey,
was supposed to be a secret.
Right, y'all aren't out yet.
What is this?
it's my drink that I'm gonna drink.
Okay. I just feel like there's like a giant wooden chasm separating us. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, y'all could have been on the couch.
But yeah, I'm
But
coming
you
from
have to
Houston.
stay in our normal spots.
You're right, because he's the guest.
Yeah, he's our guest.
I'm
Stay
coming from
put.
Houston, Texas. I traveled all the way up to San Antonio to be on a podcast.
All the way up? Well, you didn't go up.
You went west.
I went all
Yeah,
the way
girl.
west to San Antonio to be on the podcast, and it's an honor to be here, honestly.
Honestly.
Well, we're honestly really happy to have you. We're actually really excited.
to have you.
Well, I've heard y'all been hyping me up, so
Yeah.
Well, you better live up to the damn hype, or else
Okay.
we're actually firing you, and you're never allowed on the podcast again.
Yeah.
So,
oh my god,
Why
what?
don't
just keep going.
they get to know him a little bit? So,
Okay.
what are some things that you like to do?
In your free time.
Some things I would like to do in my free time. I honestly don't do much.
Yeah,
I-
he's like us. He's like us. You know, he's just like
They're
us.
not like-
He's just
and-
like us. Hey, like us. He's just like us.
I do like graphic design. I'm actually in yearbook at. I won't disclose the high school name, but
He's a yearbook kid. Yeah.
I'm a yearbook
Yeah.
kid, and let me just say, my advisor is just the sweetest, nicest person in the entire
We
world.
love her.
Speaking of, yes, he's in high school.
Guys, I'm graduating early. Don't even
Avery's
worry.
a fucking cougar.
Should we tell the fucking story about how you're literally a sophomore? So, Jayden got held back twice. But not because he's stupid, just because...
He's really smart.
He's really
Okay.
smart. But, oh my god, there's like something in my eye, sorry. Sorry. Like what? Sorry guys, there's something in my eye. But he got held back twice, so when we started dating, I was a senior and he was a sophomore.
That just sounds horrible.
Yeah. But we're the same age. We're 2 months apart.
Well,
I'm actually
you
2
just
months
said,
older.
you just sort of went ahead and he went back one.
Yeah, so we're both technically supposed to be juniors when we met. But I got pushed forward a grade because, as I've mentioned in this podcast many a time, I was a horrible, horrible child.
Mm-hmm.
And so the teachers were like, get her out of my class. Because I was supposed to, like, repeat a grade at some point because I was, like, younger, but I started school early. It's a whole thing. I was supposed to, like, repeat a grade in, like, kindergarten. But they were like, get her out of the classroom. You know how teachers have, like, students they fucking hate? Like, that was me. But Jayden, he got held back once. So he was just like, got held back and I got pushed forward. But we're 2 months apart. Our birthday is actually on the same day, 2 months, minus August 31st. His is October 31st.
Yeah, but he's about to have his 14th
His
birthday
is
coming up.
October 41st.
October 31st.
If y'all want to send him gifts.
October.
But yeah, guys, I was held back. My mom homeschooled me for like till like 2nd grade, and then my mom tried to put me back into public school because she just couldn't take it anymore. And well, let's just say they gave me a test to like gauge my knowledge, and let's just say I got a 43 on that shit. And then moment of silence. Hey.
Why are you laughing during the moment of silence?
Exactly.
Like, this is actually really serious.
I'm sorry. Like,
But yeah,
Sweetie,
then I
just
got
We're
put back
actually
in-
going to kick you
or
off
what?
the podcast.
I got put back in 2nd grade, and I was just so sad because all my friends were like laughing at me, and I was like,
Dang it.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
honestly, deserved.
and then the second time was just stupid, honestly.
Honestly.
I was transferring from one school district to another.
That was in like the freaking
literally
slums.
the same. Well, the thing is, like, they're like not even.
They're
that
not
far.
even that far apart. It's just the districts are like very
Yeah.
different, but the schools are literally the exact same.
One district I was in was just so stupid, and then I would transfer to a really just smart district, and I was just so angry. And they said, "Well, you're just not smart enough for us," and they said, "You're staying back in 6th grade, buddy."
Well, now you're top of the freaking class.
Exactly.
He is top of his class.
So it's all
Stupid.
worth it in the end.
At a really dumb high school, so.
Yeah. The SAT score average at his high school
my God.
is 850.
Guys, I got a 1020 on my PSAT, and I was 83rd percentile.
That's crazy.
That's just
because
crazy.
I got like a 1220 and it was like really embarrassing for me. Like whatever. I don't want to talk about PSATs.
Next.
Next.
He's
Segue.
flying through. He loves a good segue.
He's talking about how he's going to segue into all these different topics.
He's got big plans.
But that's kind of like we
Next.
both. Excuse me. I just did like the boys talk over the main character podcast.
No, I'll let you speak.
I was saying like we both grew up in like religious environments, bringing that back, and so like the homeschool thing makes a lot of sense. But speaking of that, you said you got help back in 6th grade. Well, guess what else happened in 6th grade?
Well,
But you need to have your mic by your face.
They can't hear you.
They can't
know,
fucking
but-
hear you.
I'm drinking.
He's drinking. I'm in drinking.
What happened in the 6th grade?
Well, a couple things. You need to have the mic a little closer.
Well,
I think that's good.
okay. Sorry, it's my first time podcasting.
And the first time podcasting.
I feel like you need to give him some grace. Like,
I know,
it's his
I'm
first time
sorry.
podcasting.
You're being really
like
mean.
you said.
Why are you so mean
Me
to
too.
me?
Why are you? Should we put
Classic
that? I
video,
feel like we
like-
should put that video in right now, so that
Yeah.
as we quote it throughout the video,
Because
like,
it's
it
gonna
makes more
get
sense.
quoted.
That's just been our TikTok of
This
the
has
week.
been our TikTok of the week.
It's
I guess.
actually been our TikTok of the week.
Actually, our TikTok of the week. Is it actually our TikTok of the week? So we'll put it up right now. Here we go.
How you doing?
I am currently looking for my fiber.
Your what?
Fiber.
Fiber?
Yeah, because I gotta poop.
You gotta poop?
I'm constipated. I've been constipated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey man, you wanna have a conversation?
No, thank you.
Hey man, I can involve the police or we can have a conversation. You wanna have a conversation? You wanna turn around and talk to me?
I'm actually really constipated. Sir, please, can you actually let me get my supplements so I can actually go home so I can poop? And actually, so I can poop well? I've been having constipation for 4 or 5 weeks. I can't help it. Why are you doing this to me? I'm trying to find my
I
fiber
know
pills.
why you're here.
Why am I
to
here?
meet my 13-year-old little brother.
Who is that? I don't know who that is. Who is that? I have no clue. I don't know.
Why do I have your picture?
Why are you being so mean to me?
Is this you?
Please,
Is
can
this
you
you?
let me do this?
Hey buddy, is this a picture of you? Why do I have a picture of you?
How was this? What is it? Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Why do I have a
Do not
picture?
talk to me. Ew, 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 ew.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for
My god.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy and give him
Where is it? Why are you harassing me, please?
harassing you? That's funny. Harassing little kids on the internet.
Wonderful.
That was awesome.
I hope y'all liked that.
And that video is just classic. Like I know it's like I love to watch those videos on YouTube, the like pedo catching videos on YouTube. They're always like faking a fainting spell or something. They're like, oh,
I just love it.
And then they like and then I don't say anything, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "Call an ambulance." And it's like, oh my god.
Honestly.
Like, I can't call an ambulance until you get out.
I like the
Love
ones
those
where
videos.
they're in the interrogation and like they're trying to act like they're like crazy.
They're like, "What?
Right.
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that?"
I just love that.
You know, that one video.
Well,
Who is that? I'm sorry. What happened in 6th grade?
what happened in 6th grade? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, no.
Ashley.
No, I know what you're talking about, but it actually happened in 5th grade because I was held back. So
Real ones know that.
there was this one time I broke both of my arms. It was actually traumatic.
Do you have a
At
picture?
the same damn time.
Here's
Put a picture in. I have a picture.
You
Yeah,
put that in.
I looked really miserable there.
Just flash it.
Yeah. Well, it was actually traumatic. I was at recess during 5th grade. We all love recess. Who remembers? And
Well, you don't know about recess. Like,
and
Y'all, only real ones know.
well, it was like a rainy day, so we all had to stay on the concrete.
Right,
I don't know who thought that was a good idea. So it was like 200 kids on the concrete at recess, and so
Get them on the damn concrete.
for some reason, me and my friend really wanted to race. We were like, we need to race. Like, I need to know who's faster. You know me, I like to run.
yeah.
You
and-
guys know this.
And well, let's just say I started that race, and I left him in the dust. But that came with a cost, okay?
Go ahead.
I
know it's hard for you.
So as I was running, there was this little baby girl that just came out of nowhere, honestly, and let's just say I knocked her ass over. I knocked her ass over along with me. So I try to catch myself like this.
Rookie mistake.
And I guess I had like bones of like paper because they broke.
Kate McClinton bones.
It broke both of them.
Dang it.
So yeah, and then I had to wear. Oh,
Two casts. I don't know what.
Actually, no. Ashley. Actually, I'm pissed at my teacher because when I fell and I was like crying so hard, she's like, "Get up."
Oh my god.
And then she's like, "They're just red. You're fine." And
That happened to me with my finger.
That literally happens to everyone.
But yeah, and then I had to wear 2 casts for like 2 months.
But can you explain why you picked those colors for the cast? It's red and green.
I just actually don't know why I chose red
Was
and
it
green.
Christmas or?
No, it just wasn't Christmas at all.
Well, actually,
what?
I'm
I'm actually being serious. I think I got him off on Christmas.
Wait, guys. Speaking of Christmas,
What?
Oh my god! No, we are going to too many topics. Hold on, pause.
we really need to take a second.
Take a second, breathe. Remember that feeling, and then let's keep going. So, well, my sister broke her arm twice. I fucking broke her arm twice. That's the story. So for first time was in kindergarten, and we were biking to school. She was in kindergarten, I was 2nd grade, and we were biking to school. It's literally 3rd day of school, and my dad was like out of the country or something, and so we're biking to school. We're very stressed. We're late, and I go down this ramp, and she's like in the street, and I'm like in the driveway, and I go down the ramp, and I hit her, and I knock her off the bike. I basically T-bone her on my bike, and
You're a horrible sister.
yeah. And then she was crying the whole way, like screaming, crying the whole way back because she broke her arm. But my mom was like, "You're fine. Like, you're literally fine. Like, we're late. You need to get to school." So we get to school, and then in all the classes, she's like, "My arm hurts," and everyone's like, "Be quiet." And then it was time for the library, and the librarian is like good friends with my mom, and she was like, "I think Kate's arm is broken," and so then she got that fixed. But then also one time we were in Taekwondo. I used to take Taekwondo with my sisters. And we were doing this like sparring exercise, and that was like my least favorite part because it was all like really old kids, and we were like the youngest ones, so they would always put me against my younger sister, not youngest. And then one time I flipped it. That's technically her fucking fault. I like, was supposed to knock her over, and, like, we were supposed to practice this move where I, like, knock her to the ground, like, sweep her off her feet sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did it, and then she landed on her arm and broke it. But the people were literally like, you're fine, you're fine. And then they put icy hot on it, and they're like, go back.
Oh, my God.
Go back to class.
My lord.
And so then afterwards, they were like, well, maybe we should check this out, because, like, it's kind of turning purple. And then she broke it.
I honestly feel really bad for you.
Honestly, you should feel
happened.
bad for me. Like, it was traumatic.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, your poor sister, though.
Yeah.
No. Like, she fell on her arm. Like, that's her fault. And then, like, she was biking on the street, so that's also her fault.
Oh.
So,
Right.
Well, Blake
Right.
Romero, one time, we were sitting on my parents' bed. I was sitting on the bed. Blake Romero jumps over
that's
me.
his brother.
Yeah. He jumps over me onto the bed, onto my hand, and broke my finger.
How many times have you broken that finger?
Well, it was actually my pinky. Well, I split open my pinky and I
Ew.
fractured it, and then I fractured this one in
You're just always breaking
PE.
those damn fingers.
Someone threw a football at my finger.
You need to do some exercises to make them stronger.
I don't do that shit.
Okay, well,
I'm not like that.
I also pulled the same sister's arm out of her socket one time. Honestly, she's just too fragile. And then I got in a lot of trouble, and I was like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Put that. Anyone know that video?
Have y'all ever
Who
heard
knows
of that?
video?
I think everyone
Y'all
knows
know
that
about
on
Ellie
TikTok.
Mason's house, or
Oh my god!
I'm over
fucking
it.
hear about Ellie Mason. Like, I'll literally shoot myself.
Well,
and
one
Ellie and
time-
Mason.
Well, oh my god. Well, one time my dad got so mad at my brother Caleb, and he threw him at our bunk bed, and he broke his arm.
I think that's abuse.
Actually, I don't think
I think
that
it's a different
happened.
kind of
I actually
story.
don't think that happened. I think I think I just lied. Because I'm actually joking.
Oh, I see. You're
honestly
protecting,
didn't even happen.
you're protecting
No,
the,
because
the
I got it
business.
confused.
You're protecting the family business.
I got it confused with something else.
It's
It
really
was
easy
my
to mix
sister.
up.
My sister.
I got it confused. Actually, that didn't happen.
My sister. My sister pulled Caleb, my brother, off the bunk bed, and
You just have a lot of siblings.
his arm got stuck
Dang
in the
it.
freaking bunk bed, and then he broke his arm, and now he has a really big scar.
Well, my sister and I used to bite, like, chunks out of the wood of our bunk bed.
Y'all were
You
like
actually
woodchuckers,
serious?
like woodchuckers.
Are you actually serious?
Well, it was not really me. Like, I feel like I did it once, but Kate, she slept on the top bunk and literally call out. Literally, like, my parents were like, what the hell is going on? Because they were, like, packing it up one time and it was literally just, like, a line.
Oh my god, ew, that's like that one girl.
Pica.
Literally
Ew.
Pica.
If my kid has pica, I'm sorry. I'm doing a after birth abortion.
You're
I'm
probably
sorry, like that shit is just scary.
Nasty as hell.
You probably got like the wood splints, and then you like line them up and like sniffed them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Wood
The
dust.
sawdust.
That probably happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, that definitely happened. Good
That
call.
probably happened.
Honestly.
Well, okay, so Jayden has a bunch of siblings. Let me see. He has.
Hey, why can't I do it?
You've talked enough.
Okay, you can go
No, I'm
ahead.
just kidding. You can talk. I was just kidding.
Oh, okay, I'm going. So I have two brothers. They're both older than me. One of them lives in Hawaii. Is that cool? And
That is really cool.
the other one,
No comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
maybe
I
we'll
don't
throw in
wanna-
a picture.
Look, I have if his art. Throw a picture of
Actually,
his art
I
up.
Throw
think
in the
that I
portraits.
think it'd get like
Yeah, I feel like maybe.
demonetized.
Well, we
yeah,
can blur it.
We can maybe talk about that like in
We can blur
a couple
it.
years.
In a couple of years.
when he's big.
Right.
When he's
Becomes a
big, girl
artist.
already.
All right.
my
Well,
God.
we have me and that brother. We have a little bit of history.
And then I have
Oh
a
my God.
half sister,
Uh-huh.
and that's all my siblings.
Well, yeah, and he's the youngest, so. And then, well, his family is the quietest family I've ever met. So, I've mentioned this before, but my family is like really fucking loud. Like, and I just kind of thought that was the norm growing up. But like, you go to a family event, I feel like it's not that abnormal. But like, you go to a family event of mine, it's just like so overstimulating. There's just so much going on. So I went. When was the first? I feel like it was a party. Like it was like a graduation party or something. I went over to his family's house. It was like a party. I was like, awesome, I'm gonna meet like your family members. Like I had known them for a while, but like I didn't know like the aunts and uncles and stuff. So I go over and there was not a single word said. Like the whole party, it was just dead silent. Like they were playing fucking Quiet Place, and like if you speak, you get kicked out of the party. Like it was horrible, and I was so scared. Like I just don't know what to do in that kind of situation. It like makes me feel so uncomfortable. I'm like, can we talk about something? Like can.
That's just what I've lived with.
Yeah, so, I mean, I picked, like, a quiet guy because I think men should shut the fuck up and, like, whatever, but I guess it's, like, it runs in the family. So, there's a video that maybe exemplifies that.
Well, let me give you some context. On Christmas, I have no clue what year.
After he got his cast off.
Yes, actually.
It's not that year, definitely not.
Yeah.
I don't think I have it.
It was
so
Christmas.
I'm just gonna put it up.
And I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun on Christmas. And my parents just love Jesus. So we sung Happy Birthday to Jesus.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was just, wow, it was like a concert. Y'all need to watch this.
That video
And
was
let's
lit.
watch it. And we fade into it.
Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you.
And we fade back
We
out.
fade into it.
Perfect.
That was awesome.
Well,
What
yeah,
do you,
it was
what did you,
amazing.
I think more
Honestly-
people should do that. I think we need
Um,
to start doing that.
And that is sometimes how it feels in choir. Like, when they're like, sing, this whole section, sing. And then I'm like the only person you can hear. I'm like,
Birthday,
I'm kind of
Jesus.
like Sean K. Carson artist.
Happy birthday, Jesus.
Happy birthday, dear Jesus. And I thought at the end there's like a little fart noise.
Happy birthday,
Jesus.
Oh my lord.
Ew.
Oh my lord. That is just nasty. That's just nasty. Well, let's see what else we got on this list. So, also in, I guess we don't need that. Also in 6th grade, something cool happened.
What?
Something cool.
Oh my god. Guys, whenever I broke my arms, apparently it was just like a talk of the century at my church that Avery also went to. So I met Avery at the freaking,
You can't say the name.
okay, well,
It'll like attract them. If you say the name 3 times, they'll come.
at a church in, well, just a special place. I was in the youth group, and she was also in the youth group, and then roof groups. And then I don't know how we met though. I just know.
Well, okay, I had just seen you around and stuff, and then
Yeah.
like,
I think I was close with someone else.
we like grew like a friend group.
Yeah.
And this is like, but I had met him when he was in 6th grade, and we had those casts, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
And you thought that was really cool.
I know,
And really hot.
And then I thought it was
And
really
did
hot,
you
and we
sign
started
it?
dating. So we've been dating. No, I don't think so.
No, we did
So
not start dating in
we've
6th
been
grade.
dating since 6th grade. So that's about 7 years down.
Well, that's not true.
7 more to go.
That's not more to go.
Yeah.
Well, that's just not true at all. We actually were friends up until like eighth, not even 8th grade, like 7th grade. I think it was like 2020 hit, and then we're like,
What?
I guess we had a crush on each other during middle school, and no lie, seriously. And then we just stopped talking because
Well, we used to like text and stuff, but I was like just kind of having fun. Like, I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
I didn't really want you. Like, I just thought you were cute, and like I was just like, but we had good conversations. Like, I just kind of like, I liked the friend vibe, but then I also liked the attention, so I just kept talking to you. And then the pandemic hit, and I got really like depressed. And, like, I just think I moved on. Like, I was just done with you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I hated you.
That's not
Oh
true.
my God.
That's literally not true. I hated
No,
you.
I didn't hate you. I never hated you. I actually did wish I was your friend at a certain point.
So when
Maybe on
2020
That's
happened,
really
we
sweet.
stopped talking, and then after that, he was still like, they didn't hate me or anything, but for some reason, I like had developed this hatred.
Well, for some reason, we kind of had a mutual like. We just
You
don't
know,
want,
it was
we
like
just don't
kind of
want
just
to talk to each
awkward
other.
between us, and we were like, so I would like literally avoid him at every function and stuff. And also then just kind of turned into a hatred. Well, at first it wasn't a hatred, but then eventually I was just like, oh my god, like, because you were also hanging out with this one girl. I think I was jealous. You were hanging out with this one girl, and you guys were like really good friends. And I thought I was being bullied by y'all. I was not.
No.
You guys were just always having a lot of fun, and I thought that was me being bullied.
We did have a lot of fun. She was a real one. I'm being serious.
You guys went to Hoko together and everything, and I was so mad.
We weren't.
And then I
We
fucking
were
hated
like
you.
the most like What's it called?
Platonic?
Platonic. We're like the most platonic
Doesn't matter. I don't want to hear it.
friendship ever. Like,
basically, we were looking up text the other day, and from like the same year, like 2021, 2022, you were like talking. In your text messages, you're like talking kind of positively about me, and in my messages, I'm like, "Fuck them," la 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 la, which I have always been really rude. I didn't mean it though. I was projecting because I was jealous. And then in 11th grade for me, freshman year for you. I went to this one retreat, and I was like really upset. I was like, "Oh my god, like I do not want to be here," like. And I had no friends, and so I hung out with all the guys.
I didn't want to be there either.
Those were the only people my age that were there, and they were all douchebags, and I was all like...
Put on deodorant. Damn it.
You know they can smell you, right?
Guys,
they're all clicking off.
Don't smell my armpits. Please. Guys.
So,
I'm scared.
I did not want to go to that retreat. So I was hanging out with all the guys, but they were all douches, and I was like, ugh. But then I was like, wait, one of these is not like the other. And then you, like... respected me, and like we had like good conversations, and I was like, wait, like why is the chemistry still here? Like I had a crush on you in like 8th grade, like, and it wasn't even real, but like there was still like chemistry and like a good like mutual understanding. And so then we became best friends for like a year.
Well, there was one time at this retreat,
I was really trying, okay?
during this retreat, there was one time where we were sitting in a room, and then your sister was there, and then all of a sudden that she texts her sister saying, "Can you leave?" or something.
Oh yeah.
And which was just.
Oh my god! So there was this rule that like you couldn't be alone. Like you can't be alone at camp. You have to have 3 people. Like you can't have a boy and girl alone, which like makes sense. So my sister was coming along, and one thing about my sister, she never shuts the fuck up. Like she just is biggest talker of all time. So we were like hanging out. I was just trying to have her be like there so I could talk to him. But then she was being so fucking annoying, and so I texted her. I was like, "Can you leave? Like, I think you need to leave." So you keep talking. I'm gonna talk about interesting things. And
I was just so confused. Like, why did she just get up and walk away?
Yeah, she wasn't very inconspicuous, but I was trying my very best.
Well,
because,
I could not take a hint during that entire...
Well, because literally the first time, like that first weekend, I'm a flirty person, so I was like, yeah, I'm trying to go after this. But then you did not pick up the hint, so then we just became friends, and I was okay with it. But then we became friends for way too longer than I was trying for us to be friends for. So I was literally just like doing anything to try and get you to pick up a hint, and you were not picking up a hint.
I was not. I was clueless. Oh my god, you don't have to be so rude.
It's just gonna be really annoying to edit if you... I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I didn't take a single hint at all, and then like she literally almost had to tell me verbally that she liked me at one point.
Oh my god, that would be horrible.
And I think it was when you asked me to hook up, I was like, oh, which was like pretty far along.
So not even... Yeah, that was way too late. Whatever. But yeah, I actually just made all that up. So we've been dating for a month.
Yeah.
Month?
Yeah, I just made all that story up.
Yeah.
And we were improving, actually.
Wait, that was actually really good. I just couldn't even tell.
Yeah, I
really thought y'all had been dating this whole time.
No, we just met like last month.
Yeah.
Wow.
We met and then we got together in a week.
Yeah. And engaged.
Yeah.
So.
Unless you really respect that.
Guys, I'm just kidding. We've been dating for
almost a year.
Almost a year, guys.
Wow. Well.
November 3rd. Count the days.
Mark it in your calendar.
Save the date because we will be getting married on 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
There is actually someone that did that. It was my age. So.
Is that the Whataburger wedding? Or
I don't know, but
is that someone else?
I really don't know if I can talk about that. But
if all I say is Whataburger wedding, like, I think it's okay.
Well, let's just say there was a girl who was like 17 and her boyfriend of like 7 months, and they got engaged, and then now they're married. They got married on their 1 year anniversary, and it was Whataburger themed. So.
And honestly, where was my invite?
Honestly, actually, I got the invite.
That sounds fun.
But I did stick it on the fridge for my family to see. So.
Just in case they wanted to go.
Just in case they wanted to go. Well.
that funny, but for whatever reason, it just really makes me laugh. Okay, guys, so what if Winnie the Pooh
Had a
babysitter, and its name was Pooh Nanny?
Pooh Nanny.
This is like my stand-up material, and that's all I have.
Guys, they've been...
Okay, my turn for stand-up.
Guys, they've been crying about Pooh Nanny for like
It actually
the
made me
past
cry
week.
last night. I'm not even
Pooh Nanny
kidding.
made Pooh cry.
Pooh Nanny. Like, oh. I'm picturing like Jessie.
Oh, I was not. I was picturing
Like an old lady.
like
Like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, that's what I was
I like that.
Well, here's my stand-up material. So you know how Chaperone has this song? It was like, it goes like H-O-T-T. Well, it could go H-A-W-K-T-U-A-H.
You're not even original for that.
I literally am.
Okay,
I literally
Avery
thought of
comes
that
out
in
of the shower.
I literally thought of that
Avery
in the
comes
shower.
out of the shower and says, "Listen to my new song," and she sings me that. And I said, "Did you come up with that in the shower?" She said, "Yeah, I did." And
I literally
guess
did.
what? Literally 2 seconds later, I find on my TikTok
I literally
clip from
came up
Slushy
with it.
News.
I literally came up
Palms
with
up.
it. I had never seen that clip before because it was on. You were on my iPad and the video wasn't even liked. So
Okay, but that doesn't mean like you didn't like see
I
it
had
on
never
iPhone
seen
and just
it.
didn't like it. Like, what if you just didn't like the video?
But I was trying to be so original. Also, he doesn't even take the same.
No,
Please.
he says
Okay, well, what's Jayden's
the
stand-up
same
material?
kind of thing.
Your tricks or
Do you think it's time to reveal them?
My tricks.
the big tricks?
Okay. Well, what's first up?
Okay,
What have y'all been hyping up for most?
basically, Jayden has these tricks. Basically, I've trained him because he started hanging out with my friends, and I just want to show off his tricks.
I guess
So first of all, we can.
I wasn't cool enough, and she really wanted me to
Yeah,
like.
I was trying to
sing.
I was trying to compensate for something.
Yeah.
I
mean, you gotta have, like, something interesting.
Okay.
Hey, you're gonna get copyright. You sing it too good.
Really? Okay. Well, first of all, is snapping really loud.
Just like normal snap?
No, yeah, normal snapping really loud. It's pretty loud.
That like actually it made my eyes flinch.
Yeah, it's really, really loud.
Okay,
That's
now
good.
It
Yeah.
worked. Guys, we went to the zoo and it worked on a monkey.
literally.
Guys, we went to the zoo this morning. It was amazing.
This,
Oh, that was
this
fun.
monkey was turned around, and I snapped 3 times, and he turned around.
On the
Isn't
third
that
one.
crazy?
That was really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So next, he can snap on different things.
There's feet in the freaking
So can you
camera.
snap on my foot or what? Just kidding. Just do my
Uh-uh.
hand. Just snap on my hand.
Well, you can't. We need something like where you can really tell that he's not just snapping normal.
Okay, do it on your face then.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my face. Oh, try again.
Ew.
Okay, then you could do the bunch of snaps too.
Yeah. Ew, I really hate
I didn't know
that
this
one.
is a snapping
That's my
podcast.
least favorite trick.
Snapping podcast. Yep.
Honestly, my least favorite trick.
I love that trick.
Okay.
Good.
It's just
It's just
gross.
fire.
It's really gross.
Okay, and then also, what can you do?
His song.
I can whistle.
You can whistle.
I
Go
guess
ahead.
whistle. Yeah.
Amazing.
That was really good.
Okay, that's enough.
And then,
I don't know if I can do this one.
Well, okay, can you whistle and snap at the same time though?
yeah. Dang it.
Oh yes, you can't. You lost that one. Okay. You can sing with the guy.
Yeah.
This is the other trick. Not this. Sorry. Oh, beatboxing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I
Can you
started
do
the
the
other
Joker
trick.
beatbox or no?
Why? We can do it.
We do
duo.
it together.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Ready?
Why so serious?
Wow.
Yeah, so you can beatbox too. When
Guys,
you
if
were
you-
a kid, you wanted to be like professional
Yeah,
beatboxer,
I
right?
actually did want to be a professional beatboxer. And actually,
I actually wanted to be a professional beatboxer.
and every
It's
time,
actually my dream.
well, every time I roast people, I do a little bass boost at the end.
Oh my god. When do you roast
At least I don't have to
people?
feel makeup. I don't have to wear makeup to feel pretty. We have this friend and
Special friend.
special friend, and it was like really late, and we was talking with this girl, like maybe trying to flirt with her, like I'm not really sure, and they were playing Roblox together, and we were just like spectating, I guess we were watching, and then he was trying to roast some player, and he was like, at least I don't have to wear makeup to feel pretty. So
And
we have
That's
was-
honestly really, really cool.
It's actually horrible. Like, why?
No, it was actually so cool because
It's actually really cool. It's actually cool.
it really resonated with me. Like, it was like, wow.
That you don't have to wear makeup to be pretty.
Honestly, yeah.
No, like,
honestly
just
really
the
it
base
was
boost.
honestly like, guys, you don't have to wear makeup to be pretty. It was like,
And that's a beautiful sentiment.
yeah. So, do you want to do this trick or what?
This is like the big one.
This is a big one. This is the earthquake.
Can they hear it?
Yeah.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail.
Supposed to snap
I'll
when he
nail
does this. I think he
it.
snaps when he does it.
I worked so hard to build a little house together. Just know where the window is.
Find that beat.
Guys, that's enough. That's enough.
Enough.
See, guys, my trick
enough.
is so cool that it just makes them cry.
Honestly, it really makes you cry.
yeah. I think that's all of your tricks.
Is
huh?
it?
Is it?
Well,
I feel like we're missing
All
something,
the
but
ones
I
you
just
can
can't think
show.
of it.
There's just so many tricks that you can't remember. All
I
of
know.
them.
It's actually really hard.
he's honestly really talented. We gotta give him an AGT right now.
Yes.
Speaking
I
of-
give him that golden buzzer.
Fuck AGT. Like, oh my god.
I
What
hate.
is that damn show? Like, makes me
It's
mad.
a scam.
I
is
miss
what it
Grace
is.
Vanderwall. Do you think she's gonna start singing again?
No, I hope not.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought she did.
I only broke my arm once when I was a kid. And that's
Did you
my
really?
trick. Yeah.
Well, I never broke my arm, so.
Yeah, but you broke your, like, 3 fingers and stuff.
But I didn't break my arm. You said you never broke your arm.
Okay, well, I broke less things than everyone here.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I only ever broke my arm when my dad was I was riding in, you know how they have the little bike, they have the bikes and then they have the trailers behind the bike?
Mm-hmm.
I was riding in one of the bike trailers and my dad, like, crashed his fucking bike somehow. Well, that's a feat. And I went into the grass and I broke my arm.
Well, did y'all ever have a second butthole?
I didn't know we were talking about that. That Jayden was just, he had a second butthole.
Oh my god, ew. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, okay?
Yeah, Grayson did have a second butthole for a while and it was really
Well, I'm
dramatic.
making it sound like it's like something like crazy.
Well,
it's just a cyst.
enough,
I had
enough.
a pilonidal cyst and it was like a hole.
That's enough of the story.
There's a really cool person outside.
Honestly, there's a really, really cool person out there.
Well, let's see. Should we tell our kiss stories as kids?
Sure.
Would you like go out and you start?
Okay, I'll
Rather than
start.
Saying much.
So, as a kid, I just loved everybody. I just wanted to
He
kiss
was a
everybody.
fucking
I had
slut,
a
is
crush
what
on
he's trying to say.
everyone in the world. Everyone in the world. And when I was in pre-K, there was this kid I had a crush on named Constantino, which, like, what a cool name.
that's
like,
a really
let's
cool
just say
vibe.
that.
Constantino with a freaking K.
Yeah. He
That's
was honestly,
horrible.
he was the fucking slut. Like, he was like a bop. Like, he literally everyone in the world had a crush on him, and he just would pretend to like all the girls when he really didn't. It was honestly really
He's
mean.
honestly a player.
But I told my mom that I wanted to go in the hallway and kiss him.
Oh.
But I never kissed him, but I did kiss my best friend multiple times.
Y'all would play house, huh?
We would play house.
What do you have to
I
say
would be
about
the
that,
dad,
Focal?
and she would be the mom. And we would we would fake kiss where there was like air between us. Like, we'd be like, oh, I love you so much. And then accidentally, a couple times, we kissed on accident. On accident.
Farkle has so much to say.
He honestly is
He
thinking
needs
a
to
lot.
shut the fuck up.
He's really pondering.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Well, when I was a
Let's
kid,
not.
I was like the opposite of that. Like, I did not want anyone to fucking touch me. One time, I was like probably 10, and we went over to this family friend's house. They were rich, okay? And I guess I won't say the kid's name because then I'd be giving his first and last name away, but his last name was Head. And
Oh my god.
personally, if I had a kid named, like, with the last name Head, like, I would not name him something lame. Like, this kid's name, I'll just give him a name. Like, his name was, like,
Just say it was
Peter.
Gibby.
It was literally Gibby.
Gibby head.
No, but that's what I would name my kid. I'd give
No,
him
just
Gibby head.
well, let's pretend
Gibby
that his
head.
name is Gibby.
Okay, so Gibby, he comes up to me, and so we're just like friends, and he's like younger. Well, I guess he wasn't that much younger, but you know, like when you're like a 10-year-old girl, like all your guy friends are like down, like way down here, and so in my head he was like super young, and we were just hanging out. I didn't even like this family. Like I really was just like there, to use their really cool movie room, and they had like a literal mansion, and I loved going over there, but it wasn't because I liked the kid. So one time we're saying my family was like, okay, say goodbye to everyone. So I go and I like, there's 2 kids, and I said goodbye to like the really little one, and then I go and I'm like, goodbye Gibby, and then he kisses me on the fucking lips. And I was
Dang it.
pissed. I was so mad. Like I literally like was like, what the hell? And I yelled at him, and then I went and I told my mom, and I was like, Mom, Gibby kissed me, and she was like, it's okay. And she did not care. She was like, that's okay, Avery. And I was like, no, like on the lips. And she was like, that's okay, like it's okay.
That's okay.
Like, and I was so mad.
It's okay.
So honestly, like I had a really hard
So
upbringing.
dramatic. Like, oh my god, you got kissed on the lips by a stranger. Like, oh my god.
Like she was
It's
like,
okay.
it's okay. Like he's just a kid, and I was like,
Well,
So,
I'm really sorry.
did you kiss anyone as a kid?
No, because I wasn't a slut. Okay.
I actually don't think I kissed anyone as a kid either. Like, so I think that's
Dang
the only
it.
thing.
Dang
well,
it.
I did.
Well,
Which is
I
I
wasn't
was
doing it
saving
on
it for you,
purpose. It
so-
was an accident.
really,
Oh.
it was an accident.
It was an accident.
Well, I had this friend who like kissed this kid on the playground, and then at dinner, I was at dinner with her family, and they were like, she kissed Joshua, and it was a big deal. But I never had that.
I always
happen
wanted that to be me.
I always had really hard crushes.
as a kid.
Yeah.
Well, like on who?
Well, on all the girls in my class. All of them.
None of the boys, or what?
Nope. Why?
Hell no.
Why would you ask that? Honestly.
I don't know. You just have a
That's
little twinkle
actually
in
a
your
really
eye. You
stupid
just have a little twinkle in your eye.
Next segue.
What?
Oh my god, he's done.
I'm
He's
done with
over
that
it.
one.
He does
I'm done
not wanna
with
talk
that
about
one.
that.
Talk about his crushes.
Well, you could talk about your pee story.
You have a pee story too.
Well, if you tell it, I'll tell it. Why don't we tell each other's pee stories?
Okay, can you?
Okay, so actually, I just don't know how to tell your story.
Okay, well-
Why don't you say it?
Well, let's just say kindergarten, I was probably the weirdest kid you could ever meet. Although I did have a lot of friends. Why are you mocking me? Yeah, so this one time I was in PE. PE class, my favorite class. Actually, no, it was art, because I'm an art kid.
Corny as hell.
We were doing this thing called the trail mix. our warm-up workout. It's just so weird. We had to like walk in place as like a zombie, or like walk in place.
I'm picturing like the video of you on Western Day.
Put that in.
I love that video.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
That's awesome.
We were doing our trail mix, and at one point you had to stop and turn around, and then go the other direction. But we weren't walking in any other direction. We were just still standing in place. And so I had to pee so bad. And for some reason, I was just the quietest kid in school. Like, I couldn't even ask to go to the bathroom. I honestly think it was a disorder or something.
Quiet disorder.
Yeah. Let's just say I maybe have done a little tinkle in my pants. And for some reason I didn't wear underwear.
That That's another story we'll get into.
It's not really a story. It's
You just
guys.
didn't wear
I never
underwear.
wore underwear in elementary school. That's it. And well, I peed myself, and maybe it got on the floor. Maybe it did get on the floor, and so our next activity was. Our next activity was make a tunnel with your body. You make a tunnel with your body, and then one person goes underneath all the tunnels.
Ew.
And where I peed was in the very front of the line.
Why didn't y'all just move the line
No
down?
one saw me. No one saw me. That was because
You were stealthy peer.
I was in the front, and everyone was turned around because
of course.
turned
For
around
the
that
trail
direction
mix.
for the trail mix.
But of course.
And well, we did our little bridge, and then people go underneath. And the very first girl to go up, she goes under. She's in the very back of the line, and she goes under. She walks all the way up, and then her hand slips. Her hand slips in my pee. And she was like, ew. I was like, what is that? And then the coach got a napkin or something and then sniffed it, and he was like, oh, who sits here?
You just wanted to do that. Like, why do you do that?
Who sits here? Who sits here?
Come to my office.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Enough.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, and then I got basically scolded I have to go to the bathroom. And
So you can actually go pee.
so I can actually go pee.
I've actually can't pee for 4 to 6 weeks.
And yeah, that's probably the craziest story I've had in elementary.
That's kind of like Roger Rules.
That
He
is.
pooped his pants.
Yes. I love that scene so much. See, it's chocolate, and then he licks his finger. I love that scene. So
Why
good.
do you love that scene?
It's probably one of the best films in cinema.
Films in cinema.
Honestly.
Films in cinema.
Okay.
Scenes in cinema. Best scenes in film.
Well,
You have a pee story.
I do have a pee story.
Go ahead.
Oh my
So-
god.
I didn't know this was
This
Avery.
is just horrible.
I didn't know this was an Avery Jayden podcast, though.
Yeah, do you have a pee
No,
story?
I do have a pee story, but I'll go after you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not my pee though. It's
That's
someone
alright.
else.
God.
That's alright. All that matters is that it's pee. So, like I said, I was a spiteful child. Everyone hated me. So we would not have gotten along in elementary. And kind of my pee story is the opposite of I was too scared to ask to go to the bathroom. It was the opposite. So my mom, she had a little bit of anger issues when I was a kid. I was probably 3 years old at this point. Maybe younger. I feel I was probably a little younger. I'm thinking a little older than Luna. So maybe 2.5.
Luna.
So this is my gauge on everything children.
I love Luna.
Is Luna.
Luna
What is her
Lloyd.
last name? Lloyd. Sorry, fake fan over here.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was spiteful, and my mom, she would always, every time before we had to go somewhere, we were just always late. And this is something that has translated into my adulthood. Everything I do, I'm always late. So, but every time we were late, she would be screaming, and it'd be a whole crazy situation. So I had to set her straight. And so she would dress me up real nice, and then I'd stand at the top of the stairs and look her in the eyes and piss myself. So she'd have to change me.
That's just so evil.
But that's only the first pee story though. Mm-hmm. It was just
That's
rude
just
of me.
breaking the service.
So basically, the moral of the story is I would kind of use pee as revenge. So then when I would be bad as a kid and I would get put in timeout, my mom would she would lock me in the freaking closet, which, whatever. So I would go into the closet, I guess, and then I would, take off all my clothes and put them on the floor, and then I'd piss on the floor. But not on the clothes. I'd just piss on the floor. And then I'd put my clothes back on. So I did this. See, I was smart. I would do this so I wouldn't get pee on my clothes so my mom wouldn't find out. So I'd pee on her floor. And...
But if the
crazy.
point was that she wasn't gonna find out, then what were you getting out of peeing on the floor? Why were it's not like you were getting your revenge because she had no idea.
Well, I was hoping I was take that.
Right.
I'm gonna piss on your floor.
Yeah.
And then one time I got caught. The only reason she found out is because one time I forgot to take off my socks, and I peed on my socks a little bit. And then she was like, what the hell? And then she was like, oh my god. So that's my pee stories.
That's
Revenge.
just really evil.
Absolutely disgusting.
Whatever.
Well, my pee story just really makes me mad. I was at McDonald's with Girl Scouts. We were on the playscape.
How old are you?
I was probably 6.
Oh, dang, you were in Girl
Probably
Scouts from,
6.
like, early.
Yeah.
I was only in Girl Scouts in, like, 2nd grade.
This was when I was a Daisy Scout, okay?
Aw.
And we were
I
at
love
the
the Daisy
playscape,
Scouts.
and this
So
one
cute.
annoying girl, her name was Andrea, I think.
Damn
I'm
it.
calling you out, Andrea.
It's always the Andreas.
She was so annoying. She
Literally.
had like curly hair and really pissed me off. Like she just made me mad. But she wanted to play with me, so I was like, ugh, whatever. So we were climbing up the slide, the like swirly slide. We were climbing up. She was ahead of me. She starts peeing.
She
And
wanted to
that
play with
like
you so she could
really
piss
like
on you, huh?
that was my last straw. Like I had
I've
it
never
with
heard
her.
the story.
And
That's crazy.
I never talked to her again. She got pee on me. It was really fucking horrible. And then she starts crying. Like she peed and then she was like, "Oh my god, like this is horrible." And then our dad had to come rescue her. Girl, you peed. Like you're the one who peed. Like why are you
That's
upset?
disgusting.
Well, does anyone have any poop stories, or...
Probably, but
I
I
can't
don't
tell
remember.
my poop story. Like
I
that's
think
too.
you should tell it. Like,
That's too like humiliating.
okay, fine.
I
Grayson
can't
has a
tell
good
that.
poop story, but I guess
Not
we'll
about
save-
me again.
We'll save it
about
for another
somebody
day.
else.
Save it for another day.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to say who it was. Say if it's someone you were carpooling with.
No, it's okay. I'll tell that later. Although the people I used to carpool with would pee in our car
Oh my
all the
God.
time, like
What?
literally all the time, because the drive home was like probably 30 minutes when we were still at our old house, but we went to a private school, so the drive was like 30 minutes long, and they would always pee in the car.
That's
I
disgusting.
never peed in the car, not once.
Well, I didn't pee in the car either, so...
Well, that's good. That's like the normal thing, I think.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Shout out to Olivia.
Avery, I'm not even kidding. I literally was about to say that. We need to give a big shout out to Olivia Ballard.
Our
because
first freaking fan account.
Exactly.
So...
Our edit account.
Yeah.
So y'all go check out I Thinks
That's
I
huge.
Want Them on TikTok.
Actually, it wasn't it's not our first fan account.
Not our first fan
but
account.
It's the first...
Shout out Erica.
It's the first edit account.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah, well... The internet, like, is anyone still using tone indicators? That's one of our notes.
Oh my god, wait.
What happened to tone indicators?
Wait, what
Like,
happened to that?
I was
Well, sometimes I feel like I still need to use /SRS. Like sometimes
I don't
like
know what that
I
is.
feel myself about to say it.
See, Jayden was like not
Wow.
online during this time period.
That
so-
was like the time to be online though. Like
I
wow.
know.
Is that like Dream SMP era?
Are
you
yes, but like
serious?
a little before that.
It
And
was like
then-
2020, 2021,
Right.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it faded
Avery
out.
had a
by-
Dream era, so
We're cutting that out. We're fucking
I'm
cutting
bleeping
that out, and I'm killing you all. So
But tone indicators, like that's when like, do you even know what that is at all?
No,
Or-
I have no
Okay,
clue
so
what
people
that
would
is.
use like, there was different. What the hell is that? Acronyms, sort of, I guess, to mean different things. So you would use slash and then use an acronym
So-
to explain what your tone was for the text, since everyone was online,
like
not
/J.
face-to-face.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
/J.
Yeah,
So,
I know
like,
now.
/R for romantic.
I mean, it's like kind of. It was like started as like trying to be like helpful for like people who have trouble with tone, and like I understand that because the internet is kind of a hard place to like identify tone, but I feel like that's kind of like a person thing. I'm not hating on tone indicators.
No.
It just shocked me that it got to the extreme that it was.
that
at.
was big. Like,
Like,
wow.
how did it get so big? Like, I feel like that maybe it should be like, you know, if you have trouble identifying what a person's saying, like one of your friends or you're texting or something, then like you could be like, hey, can you use tone indicators, blah blah blah. Like that makes sense. But it was also kind of the time where it was like everyone needed the internet to accommodate every single person's everything, like blah blah
Yeah.
blah. You know, it was like, can you please like trigger warning for birds, please. Like,
I really
I'm
miss
just scared
having
of them.
to put /P on any compliment to anybody. Like
Yeah, that was like a big
wow.
relationship thing. Like, if you're in a
/P.
relationship, you better
be using /P,
using /P
or y'all are
platonic
breaking
for
up.
platonic. Like, well, yeah, especially in your relationship. Speaking of, we were on that. We were really close to them today.
Yeah.
Gray's ex. So
Almost said hi.
just kidding.
Just
No.
kidding.
They almost got back together.
Yep.
No.
Oh, he's blushing. He's so excited.
Hell no.
Oh,
So excited.
JCPenney.
Yay!
He's getting excited over here. So,
And then they went to JCPenney.
enough with that. Enough.
It's too soon to talk about
too soon. You guys
JCPenney.
have to get more used to us, I think.
Yeah.
So basically,
Well, be ready.
who is using tone indicators anymore? Because
Are
Yeah.
y'all still using them?
I just want to know, is there someone
I'm like
out there
actually serious.
still using
Slash SRS, are y'all still using tone indicators?
I hate tone indicators. /J.
Okay. Kyle, you're about to get canceled.
Yeah.
Freaking canceled.
But don't get mixed up with /SRS and /S for sarcastic. Like you never you
Don't
really
get
gotta be
them mixed
careful.
up. You gotta
Do I
know
have /SA for like San Antonio?
sexual assault or what?
No.
Yeah,
What?
for San Antonio.
Yeah.
/SATX.
SAT?
When I'm talking about like a
Slash-
road runner.
slash
No.
HT.
Sorry.
For
No.
Tua.
slash
We were watching Challengers.
It's not fucking funny. So there's this scene where Tashi spits on someone's face because she's like mad at him and she like spits it on his face and then Grace starts
It was like-
y'all,
it was like a
y'all were like,
serious
wow, this is like
moment.
very serious.
And it was. It was
He
like
was
it
very
was
I'm sorry.
like wow.
I'm sorry, but all I could think about was Octua. Like that's actually all
Well,
I could
speaking
think
of,
about.
you know who else can't stop thinking about Hawk2? Jaden's fucking teacher.
Oh
Dude,
my god.
my physics teacher. Okay, so last week was Tuesday, and I walked in my physics class, and then he walks in, and he's like, "Well, happy Hawk to a Tuesday." And
I know he thought of that like on the car ride there, and he was so excited
he
to
was,
tell them.
He was so excited. He was like jumping for joy when he said that.
He really cooked with
This
that.
50-year-old man. He's just like,
He's 50,
You
but he
know
looks
who would-
amazing.
you know-
honestly.
That's like the audience though. I feel 50-year-old men.
yeah. You know who would love Hawk2? Speaking of 50-year-old men, Clint Pascal. Like, he would love Haley Walsh.
Oh
Like,
my
they would really
God.
get along well.
Name drop.
Well, you know,
Well,
public figure. So,
I hope he sees
public
this.
figure.
yeah. I hope he sees this. Just kidding. You can cut
We
that.
could talk about the fanfic another time.
Yeah, okay. Well, do we have any other topics? Let's see. How we would do in RuPaul's Drag Race in our drag names. Oh, yeah, we should talk about Jayden's drag name.
Oh
Guys,
yeah.
I have a really good drag name. So I've been known for like always saying truly a joy.
Like, it's like...
I'm like-
everything he's posting is always like,
I
this was
like I went
truly
to
a joy.
21 Pilots
Right.
concert and I was like, wow, truly a joy.
And he'll like say in someone's he'll say like in my comments like, truly a joy.
Yeah.
You're truly a joy to be around.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like we'll be texting about someone, like a friend of his, and he'll be like,
Like Lane
just
Ray.
truly a joy. Later on the podcast one.
Oh my god, actually
He
won.
will. Don't worry.
You can talk to her.
Um,
Talk to him. Sorry.
well, dang it, I forgot what I was going to say.
You were talking about truly a joy.
Oh, yeah. So, Grayson just had just the best idea
Yeah.
of saying that should be my drag name. Truly a joy. And
Trulia,
it would be,
like Julia.
it would be spelled, yeah, Trulia.
Mhm.
Truly a joy. And I just think,
Fucking. Sorry.
You
I
would
just
be,
think
like,
that's,
sweetest drag queen
that's
ever,
so
though.
good.
Okay, I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, well, if I
Because
was
I'm
on
truly
Drag
a joy
Race-
to be around, right?
Aw. Well, I
Truly
don't
a joy to
Drag
have
Race,
on our
I don't really
podcast.
know what my name would
Joy
be.
is like, it went silent.
I don't know what my name would be, but I'm thinking like someone has to stir up the drama. So I feel like I would be rude. But not because I'm a rude person, like just
Stinka.
because I have to get it's reality TV. Like someone
Yeah.
has to bite the bullet.
See, I just don't think I would do well on Drag Race at all. I don't think I would be a contestant. I think I would be like Carson Kressley. Like I think that's what I'm meant to do.
Jayden Carson Kressley.
Or like
Aw.
Leslie Jordan, rest in peace. Like
Jordan.
that's what I want to be.
She looks like a fairy.
Jayden.
Fuck that shit.
We don't need to talk
I don't know
about
that shit. BSF gate. You have to talk about that. The lady text in your phone.
Hmm?
The lady text in your phone.
Oh
Your
my
side hoe.
god! Oh my god! Yo,
Oh
I've
my
been getting text
God.
from Lori, or is it text to Lori from Melissa? One or the other.
I think it's
I'm gonna say
Mel-
her name is Melissa.
And she's texting to Laura.
with a Bible study group. Okay, and she keeps texting me saying that I'm Lori, and saying like, "Hey, like Bible study is on Tuesday. Like, we would really love to see you there. We're so excited. And just call me back when you get a chance." And she keeps calling me and texting me, and I just feel so bad, and I can't tell her that I'm not Lori. I really can't do it.
But I think that's fucking cruel. Like
Yeah,
she's
but, like,
texting.
But
But I
Lori's
like
not
to
answering.
hear from her.
And now there's And now there's
Because Lori is so excited.
Yeah, literally. Now there's a problem.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Melissa's like, oh my god, Lori's not answering. And like
Exactly.
her relationship with Lori is fading.
Yeah,
but then
but-
Lori is on the other end. She's like, why is Melissa not texting
Yeah,
me?
she was
but
so
you're breaking
excited.
this up in your home.
She
But
was-
what if
home
they
record,
know
you're
each
a
other
slut.
in real life? Like, what if they fixed it? Because she hasn't called me in a while, actually. But I really did like to get those texts every day.
I thought she texted you like a couple days ago.
Maybe she did, actually. I think she actually called me. But she just really needs to hear from Lori.
Can you
So
just pick up
Lori,
one day?
if you're out there, can you please tell me your real phone number and I will give it to Melissa myself. With BSF, I think.
Give her a snap too.
Yeah, but what does that stand for? It was like Baptist
Bible
student
study, something.
fellowship or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Maybe we should check it out.
honestly, and you can meet Lori and Melissa in real life, and we'll let you know if they're getting along or not.
Yeah, I really hope so.
Well, I mean, I don't have any more notes.
Well, I have beef with Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, Jayden didn't want to bring this up.
You
I
have
have
beef
beef with Ice Cube.
with Ice Cube?
Ice Cube because, well, I used to work for his freaking basketball company, Big 3, and well, I just had a stinky boss.
Stinky
He did
boss.
not know how to. I was their designer. I made posters, and I ate those. down.
Honestly, check
And-
out HOU Jayden
Yeah, huge
on Instagram.
And well, let's just say I got busy, and so I couldn't produce as much as I could during the summer. So my boss, oh my god, he was so demanding. He was like, I need this now, today. Can you give this to me today, please?
They have
I was
other
like-
designers too.
Yo, I have other things I need to do.
and he was just not getting paid enough to care.
I was only
about
getting paid
that.
$15 an hour. Trash. So after that, he was basically fed up. He was like, you don't get stuff out on time. And then he ghosted me, and then I asked hey, do you have any more work for me?
But that's
'Cause,
not your beef with Ice Cube though.
But still
No, but your beef with Ice Cube is that.
oh, my beef with Ice Cube is that there was one time I made a poster and he said it was too grungy or something.
Well, he was like, let me show it to the boss.
Yeah.
And then he shows the poster. And he's like, I said this is too grungy for Ice.
Yeah.
He actually looked at it?
hmm
That's crazy.
And
Well,
they
he
have
has
fucking
looked
beef.
at a lot of mine.
That's
He's
awesome.
the guy who approves everything.
Mhm.
For some fucking reason.
I just thought he would be the face of it, but he's
No,
just not
but he
involved.
posts it on his Twitter, so.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah.
So go to Ice Cube's Twitter and find Jayden's
Yeah.
design.
It's gonna be. You have to scroll down a bit because it's been a while. But yeah, so I have beef with him, and I just do not like him.
Ice Cube, if you're watching this, we got 3 knuckle sandwiches waiting for you.
Oh, sorry.
Put that down. Put it down. This is a PG-13 podcast.
It's down. But guys, I do. I don't know if I love. I don't know if I like Big 3 yet, but I do respect the company.
Well, would you like to say any closing remarks?
Well, it's been truly a joy to have me on.
To having me on.
Dang it. It's truly a joy to be on here, guys.
There you go. Well,
Really
it's
well
been
said.
truly a joy to have you on. That's my line.
It's actually been a really good time, and
It's actually had a good time,
think
but
that they're gonna
actually
love
we need
you.
to go so I can actually poop.
I've had a great time in San Antonio. I'm glad I got to be with my best friends.
Oh, you were almost said girlfriend, but then you fucking hate me, so you said best friend.
With my best
Well,
friends
he
and
wanted
my
to be
girlfriend.
inclusive.
That's sweet, but
hmm
whatever.
Well, my girlfriend is my best friend. All right, that's my closing remark. Oh, guys, my girlfriend hates me.
Well, never forget Pooh Nanny's watching.
Pooh Nanny's always watching, and yeah,
May the force be with you.
that's beautiful.
Yep.
And with your spirit.
And with you as well. And peace be with you. And also with you.
And with you.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Oh.